Okay, I missed a week of uploading and there's a lot of updates. So here you go. Just fiddling around out here today. We are getting this ready to be an sort of medicinal garden, but also just kind of a cottage garden, you know, just to look nice. But this is all deconstructed. It's going to be pushed back that way and closed in, but probably still going to hold off on that till we get this dead oak tree down, because if we build a structure right there and it falls over, it'll destroy the structure, and it's just not worth the risk, in my opinion. We did lose a chicken to a predator this week. I actually just happened to catch them before they finished her off, but she didn't make it. And so they ran away so fast. But based on the bite marks, I believe it was coyotes. But yeah, and those guys are fast. So they ran off up the hill as soon as I came out. And so that's prompting us to want to start thinning this out. All of this behind the coop it's ferns, it's blackberry bush, and then just a lot of these birch trees. But I just want to have it thinned out so that the predators don't feel like they have cover when they come over here sneaking around, and that will hopefully reduce more of those incidents in the future. Yeah. And if you guys caught one of my shorts from last week, we did end up with 4 chicks. So you lose a couple, you gain a couple, and nature finds a way, don't they? They're really cute. Obviously, we don't know what the sex is for any of them, but hopefully they're going to replace 2 of the hens we lost. And we wouldn't mind having 1 more rooster, because we have quite a lot of ladies to govern, and some of them are a bit difficult. Okay, so here's what we're looking at still, and then I drew some sketches for what hopefully this area is going to look like, and they are not professional sketches. So the scale is off slightly. I'm a visionary, not a mathematician, but please enjoy. This is just kind of ornamental, but I'll probably put some of my garlic and onions and things that can grow outside the garden gate over here. And then I am gonna put some pavers down here so that I can walk through and pluck off some of the rosemary and the stuff I'll be growing in this other outside garden. And again, I can't plant anything out here that the deers might be interested in eating, so it's just gonna be whatever can survive. And then the orchard's gonna be over here. So I have plums and apricots, and I'm kind of going back and forth between peaches and plums. I may end up doing all 3, but I do need to I at least want to have the trees purchased this month. So we may not put them in the ground yet, but I just want to kind of have everything set up and laid out how it's going to go. The burn pile is either going to get moved, or we might just not have one. And then one of these days, hopefully we're going to be able to do this fireplace at the end that I want, but probably not this year, because that is a want and not a necessity. And also, I just want to get some footage, because this is kind of a delayed project. This is obviously not a necessity, but this is the house, and here's my sketch of kind of what I want to happen over here, and we'll see if we can get that going sometime in the next few months, but maybe not, and it's not a priority. So this is something I dreamed up, just doing a little bit of sky pencil around the edges here, and just some things to create some more shade, because when that sun's going down, it just cooks inside our house. And then hopefully get some pavers all the way around and start reducing some of the mud that we're tracking in the house. But anyway, this is a wish list thing, maybe someday. These steps here were just falling apart, so I'm actually pulling them apart, and I'm going to make this into a planter, you know, because we can't really do anything with the deck right now. Eventually this will all be gone, but got to make it look nice. And then here's some just ideas for the bottom half of the property. Might grow some corn down there and put some grapes in, a little greenhouse, a little pond, I don't know, not to scale. And definitely a project for next year or possibly the year after. I'm also starting to think about some landscaping that I want to do out back near the chicken coop. Just since we are going to thin everything out on the hill, I'd like to have something nice to look at. So I am getting some rosemary ready to plant. I just pulled some sprigs from some rosemary I've already planted. I've already got this down here, and then I'm hoping to get a baby blue spruce, but I don't know how it's going to do in that heavily shaded area. I mean, I guess we can see. So landscaping is a bit of a challenge for me. I'm kind of more of an inside decor type person, and it's really a challenge just kind of jumping into something I'm not that familiar with, and also trying to make sure that it's gonna meet our needs as far as being able to grow things to eat, and that it's gonna look nice. And so anyway, this is what it looks like now. So just remember this. I'm sure it's not going to be any worse than this.
I hope you enjoyed my drawings. Have a great day.